Alright, this video will show you how to apply some of the skills that you already have in Max in logic and number management to make a poetry machine, or you might think of this as a sad robot in your computer who is writing poems. Okay, so to write a poem, we need something that allows us to edit text. There's an object in Max called Textedit, and it's a cool object that when I lock the patch, I can type anything in here that I want. But another thing that I can do is actually send it messages. So this is a message box. I'm going to type a word in here. Any word will do. And what I might want to do, instead of typing stuff into here, because I'm a human, right, and I'm typing the words right now, what I want is for my computer to create the poem for me. So I'm going to ask it to start with the word word. So you might think, oh, well, why didn't I just send this message straight into this inlet and see if I can get some fancy poem starting here with the word word. And I get an error message here. Textedit doesn't understand the message word, in quotes. So I have to tell it what to do with this message. So I'm going to use the word set, and then a space, and then the word word. So now I am telling Textedit through its inlet to set itself to word. When I click now, I get word. Okay? But when I'm writing a poem, I don't just want one word. I want multiple words, one after another. So in code, we call this append. You've probably heard of this word before, append and prepend. So append word is now going to send a message to Textedit. The message is append. The argument here is word. So when I click append word, I can now add word, 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 word. Just to demonstrate this further, I can change this to anything I want, okay? And if I click on this, I now get anything I want. Amazing, never happens. Okay, so anything that I put after append will go into my Textedit. Okay, keep that in mind, we're gonna need that in a minute. One thing is happening here. I don't like this poem. It's terrible. I want to get rid of it. So I'm going to choose another message to send to Textedit. Clear. Whew, that's gone. Thank goodness. All right. So I could, if I wanted now, make a bunch of these. Append. Maybe let's write a poem about winter. Let's get some winter words. I'm in Arizona, so I don't really see these things. But some of you maybe can explain to me what ice and snow and sleet are. And I could hook this up, and when I click here, I say append ice, append snow, append sleet. So whichever button I click, that's adding that word to my poem. So I could keep doing this if I wanted, right? But it turns out all of these things have something in common. They all start with the word append, okay? Because append is the message that I need to send here to Textedit to tell it, hey, write my poem. So what I can do instead of writing append and then my word is I can use an object that will attach the word append to any message I send it. And that object is called Prepend. Okay, it's going to get confusing here for a minute. Bear with me. Prepend's job is to look for a message that it gets. Put these out of the way for a second. Any message. So let's pick another snowy word. How about snowy? Okay. And it is going to prepend or attach whatever argument I give it to the beginning of that word. So I need all of my poem words to begin with the word append. So I'm going to type in my argument here the word append. And now Coming out of here, let's print this so that we can see it. When I click on snowy, Prepend attaches append to the beginning of it. So I don't have to have the word append here. I could put anything I wanted here, and now Prepend would attach anything I wanted to the beginning of snowy. But that's not helpful to us because anything I wanted is not a message that we could send to Prepend. Append is a message that we could send here to Prepend. Let's see what happens when we take the output of our Prepend and put it into our Textedit. Now I click on this message snowy, I get snowy in my poem. So now I can take any message here that I want. Ice, is that how you spell icy? I don't even know. I live in the desert. Ice? No, it's not. It's icy like this. Okay. I was thinking about the drinks ices, you know? That's what we get here. Ices.